Okay, now, like I mentioned before, we have two different types of subscription. Yeah. So we have the general subscription, and the general subscription is 3 months in a row. Yeah. A maximum of 3 times 3 months within a year. Yeah. So after 9 months, then you are forced to pause automatically forced to pause for 3 months before you can then resume. We only open the chambers on a new moon day or the day before, depending on when new moon is exactly. Yeah, so we open the chamber and then we do all the administrative work, which means, well, the new subscribees are added at their desired places, if possible, and then those leaving are then removed and then destroyed. Also, the samples, we then destroy them. They can't. We don't keep them then in case somebody wants to resubscribe. If they want to resubscribe, they have to send a new photo, which makes sense anyway, because after say 9 months, the person is a different person. Yeah, so it's a good idea to have a new photo. Now, if you want to join, let's say the next on the next for the next new moon, yeah, you have to subscribe at least a full 2 weeks before. Yeah, so that means you have to subscribe at the latest the full moon on the full moon day. Yeah, we work according to the moon calendar, so it always goes from new moon to new moon. Yeah, so we give you 2 weeks of like waiting time. Yeah, so let's say if you subscribe a day after the full moon day, then you have to wait a whole month plus 2 weeks. Yeah, because you must wait at least 2 weeks before the next new moon. And this is to give people the chance to withdraw. Yeah, because you can subscribe and you can also change your mind. You're allowed to change your mind. Yeah, but what we don't want is that people are removed in the middle of a month, because this disturbs then all the other samples. Yeah, so the people, when the box is closed, the chamber is closed, it stays closed until the next administrative period. Yeah, which is then the next new moon. Yeah, so we have that thing, but I think this is a good thing, so that people can really reconsider, because some people, they don't think about it carefully if they want, and they say, oh, I want to do that, and then they decide late, and then they sleep over it, and then they think, no, well, I don't really want to do it, but they're already in the box and it's already running. I don't want to disturb the others. Yeah, no, it should be clear from the start. Yeah, when the box is closed, it's closed for a whole month. Now that's the general subscription. For the subscription to the research arm of the program, it's a bit similar. Yeah, there's also this waiting period before, and then it's like an induction is performed at the beginning, where then they're given a baseline entry questionnaire, where we first of all we need birth details, we need time of birth, place of birth, date of birth, any extraneous circumstances at the time of birth, any particular events around that time. If people want, and a medical history, if they want, the reason why they want to participate in the, specifically defined why they want to be there. Yeah, and they're given then all the information about how often they'll be asked to provide questionnaires. They'll be given their access code to the forum, to the closed forum, where they can share experiences, in a confidential way. So this all happens right at the beginning before they join, and then at the next possible, and if they subscribe a week before the next new moon, then they'll have to wait for a whole month plus 1 week until the next new moon. Yeah, so there's always a 2-week consideration period. Yeah, that's always there. But during those 2 weeks, there's a lot of then we establish the communication with the person, yeah, so that so that they have the maximum benefit. We start doing the analysis of the birth details. We make we adapt it to what they are reporting from their medical history, or it doesn't need to even to be a medical history. It could be just that somebody's saying, I always seem to get the wrong boyfriend. Yeah, something like that, and then we'll kind of look and see if there's something apparent, yeah, where we think, well, okay, if we provide some food there, then that can grow a little bit better, yeah, and that person can be a bit more harmonious. They can love themselves more, so that they make different choices, and then a different kind of quality of choice, and then maybe all of a sudden they'll have a different boyfriend, girlfriend, different boss, or something. I don't know what, or win in the lottery or something. I don't know, anything. Yeah. So so we try and accommodate to that, because the whole idea of the research arm is to go into more in-depth interaction there, and to take the best out of what the growing towards the light concept represents. You have to take the best out of that for the benefit of that particular individual.